my name is Rooster, and today we're going to be reviewing the 45 Rattler from Western Bigbore. We are so lucky to be the first ones to have this gun to review, so a big thanks to everyone from AOA that made this happen. This is a 45 caliber semi-auto 12 round drum magazine rifle. With the 4500 PSI fill, you can get at least 12 shots per fill. So we have a few different sizes from AOA. They said it would run almost anything. We have 454, we have 457, and we have 457 and 454 on these different sizes. Alright, this is how to reload this gun. So first you're going to want to make sure both safeties are on. There's one right here, and we'll show you the one over here in a sec. So first you're going to want to bring this up. Dang, that's tough.
Yeah, it is tough.
Alright, and you see this safety is right here. I would recommend having both of them on. You're going to want to push this up, right there. And then use your thumb to push down. And as you grab your ammo, you grab them, load one in, push one down, just load in. Keep on going.
Go ahead.
So we have a few different sizes from AOA. They said it would run almost anything. We have 454, we have 457, and we have 457 and 454 on these different sizes.
$8.15, $8.17, $8.18, $8.16, $8.15, $8.08, $8.01, and that's all. You can tell on that last shot, it kind of gives you a weird sound when it doesn't fire anything.
And we're gonna put our safeties back on. Let's go take a look.
All right, folks, so Everett was aiming at the point of the target, which was right here. And so there's 12 shots. This is the same target we shot at earlier with a 25 caliber, so you can see a couple of 25 caliber holes hiding, but that's 12 shots all in probably, what, an inch space, Everett? So
yeah, about an inch.
Man, that's it's not bad. 50 yards, less than an inch.
This is a 265 grain 457 diameter NSA ammunition, and this is what we're going to be shooting second.
Seven, 7.5, 7.72, 7.68, 7.64, 7.60, 7.45. That's it. That was 12 rounds.
Put our safety on, and let's go down there and see what we shot. This is a lot better group horizontally, but vertically it started to drop. About a ½ inch wide, about 1.5 inches tall. Now we're going to shoot the 265 grain 454 diameter NSA ammunition.
$7.90, $7.91, $7.77, $7.83, $7.92, $7.83, $7.91, $7.69, $7.75, $7.72, $7.57, $7.49, and that's it.
All right, this was the 457 group, and this was the 454 group.
Both in 290 grain, right?
Both in 265 grain.
265 grain, okay. So there's a big difference.
I would say the 257 works better.
457.
I would say the 457 works better, but this has a more rounded shot.
Yeah. All right, let's try a different size.
All right, this is a 290 grain, 457 diameter NSA ammunition.
.742. .34. 739. 735. 717. 721. 704. 698. 629. All right, that's it.
All right, so this was from the 457 290 grain, and this is actually a pretty good group. This one was my fault, so just imagine that. Honestly, one of the better groups we've had.
Not bad.
It's almost less than an inch. And our final box is the 454 diameter 290 grain NSA ammunition.
759, 754, 752, 751, 752, 746, 738, 715, 708, 702, and that's it. I have a feeling that if you gave it a little bit more time in between each shot and let that regulator settle, it would probably work a lot better.
Alright, so this was the 454 diameter 290 grain, and not a bad group. These right here were my fault. I was going too fast, and when I was taking my time, it was going right where I was aiming. Ignored the wind and everything. Really good gun. Nice group too.
All right, folks. Well, Rooster did a good job shooting. Man, all in all, this is a really fun gun. We had a good day. It shoots for a semi-auto gun as fast as you shoot. It's much more accurate than I expected. Much more accurate than I expected. This gun has already taken 2 pigs, a large axis deer, a skunk, and I think a fox and a rabbit. I'm not sure. Dana from Mountain Sports Airguns came down for a hunt at our ranch, and we'll try to put a link down in the doobly-doo below to his video. I'm very impressed. I really am. We had one of these guns several years ago. Everett won at one of the at EBR in Gilbert, Arizona. And what was it? Was it 22 or 25 cal?
I think that was a 25.
25 cal. And it was a fun gun to shoot. He was just, at the time, he was much smaller, and getting his little hand around here to work this wheel was just too tough. So we ended up selling it. This gun is very similar to those old LCSs. Western Bigbore has changed everything. The whole gun, it's similar. They used a lot of similar mechanisms, but the whole gun has been just upsized. I don't know the best way to say that. It's just a much bigger gun. It looks heavy, but it's not. It's actually very comfortable to carry around. This particular gun, they had already set from the factory to shoot at a certain level to get 12 shots, very similar. It's regulated, I believe, at 170 bar, but you can do a 300 bar fill. We've got our Valdata G2 scope on there, and that is our kind of our go-to scope for the range. It's a great scope. We compete with it. One of the things, or 2 things that I'd like to mention, right here we have our left-handed cheek rest, and the great thing about this is you can still shoot it right-handed like we were. We've put some texture on it, But the left-handed shooters always had trouble with all of the Rattlers, the Western big bore Rattler style. They have the Rattler, and what's the other one? They have a smaller caliber version. But people's beard hair and whiskers and stuff would get wrapped up in that drum as it rotated. This protects your cheek so that you won't get pinched in there and allows you to shoot left-handed. We also built a new butt pad that has a rail on the bottom so you can mount a monopod. You can fold it up or fold it down. You can put whatever monopod you want on there. This one you can raise up or down. Just two of the products that we've made for this gun. We foresee this gun being a very, very popular rifle. I know it will be something that we're going to keep and hunt with. I see it wasting lots of air because it is super fun to shoot. It really is. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I believe, the barrel on this, I've had a lot of people already asking me what barrel it is. I think it's a TJ barrel, but I'm not sure. I think that they are going to change to the sub MOA barrel at some point. I don't know that for sure, so don't hold me to that, but I'm 90% sure that right now this is a TJ barrel, which is a known brand. So regulator here, you've got, I'm going to flip the gun over so that Paul can see. You've got your fill pressure here, your fill port here for the bottle, and then this is your regulated pressure down here. And as Everett said earlier, you've got two safeties. You've got a semi and safe there, and then a trigger safety here with a safe and a fire. In the smaller guns, you can get this where it's semi and full auto. Full auto on this would just be a waste of air. You can already shoot it as fast as you can pull the trigger, and it actually has some kick to it. It would be really tough to stay on target at full auto. I mean, it would just be wasting air. So wasting lead and wasting air, which, not saying that's not fun, but it's just not practical. So your thoughts, Rooster?
I really like it. It shoots really nice. It's got a little bit of kick, but it's actually really fun with the kick. We're getting groups like that when you're going slow. It's a really, really good gun.
Did you notice any difference between the 4.54 diameter and the 4.57 diameter? What do you think?
I think the 4.57 works a lot better, but the 4.54 is still really, really good. Especially in the 290 grain. I think the 290 grain was the best.
Yeah, I think it did well with all of them. None of those shot poorly. I'm sure, and it's just like every gun. Every gun likes its own ammo. So just because that's what we picked shouldn't be what you stay with. Try all the sizes, try all the diameters that you can find to see what works best for you and your gun. I think they're all different. Every time I get an air gun, it likes something just a little bit different. Anyway, folks, one of the things, you don't even have to buy a moderator for this. It comes standard with a moderator, and it's much quieter than I expected. The end of the barrel is here, but it also uses the over barrel tube as a what do they call that? A blast chamber. But I was impressed. We may take it apart and see if we can improve on it any, but I'm very impressed on how quiet the gun is, just stock right out of the box. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.